Okay, well, hello everyone. Welcome to another week of our Tour of Japan series in Geoguessr. This week we are in Nara prefecture, probably one of the oldest areas in Japan. So definitely going to be interesting. It's not a very large prefecture, so it'll give us some challenges with how the points work out. We'll get into... Oh, nope. We want a time limit. 4 minutes per round. Moving is allowed. Let's just jump right in. Yeah, so Nara is the traditional home, and we start off on a very nice road. The 5 to Horyuji. Oji is up ahead. Nishimeha is also to the north. We might not even have to move. So Nara is this little prefecture right in here. If my map decides to load. That was weird. Okay. So there's the 5. The map is having some troubles today, so I gotta make sure I know what prefecture I'm actually in. No, that's Kyoto. Okay, here we go. This is Nara. But it looks a little bit weird. There we go. That looks better. Okay, so we're in the wrong prefecture, actually. And we are not in the mountains. My internet is really having some troubles right now. Maybe I need to close a few windows because it does not seem like it's having a good day. I did play one game this morning already, and it did work pretty well. I'm not really sure what's going on. None of these are major towns, but we should still be in the flat up in here somewhere. The 36 and the 5. There's a 35. Maybe the 36 is somewhere close. Perhaps, maybe not. See a lot of numbers except for 35, of course. Oh, there's the 5. Okay, there's the 5. And there's the 36. A little bit further west than I thought it would be. Oh, and these guys are going to merge several times. This is going to be fun. Oh, there's the interchange just to our north. We are in Hawaii town Ikabe. There's Ikabe. Is there a family mart? No, there's not. What is nearest? Oh, we're in Nichome 7. We are next to a Disabe Center. I don't know what that is. My reading of katakana is not very good. Okay, so we know we're in Nichome 7. Is there a used car dealer on the other side of us? Not really. Oh, there it is. There's the used car center. Yeah, could be it. Otisave Center, is that what it says? Look how the weather changed very dramatically. Yeah. We really just spend the whole time just looking at the map? That's crazy. Also, the map is loading like crazy, like crap, so that probably has a lot to do with it. We should go north. Oh my word, this is really struggling. Okay, I might have to check on, see what is going on here. There's a McDonald's and a... Are we here or... No, we were there. Okay, just 30 meters away and we lost a lot of points. It just tells you how rough this is gonna be. Yeah, I couldn't really... Yeah, I guess that is the car center, so we should have guessed a little further south. That's my bad. I'm just getting more caught up with the fact that my computer is not seeming to run very well. I did update some stuff this morning. Maybe that's what it is. I'm going to actually pause the video here, and I'm going to check out what's going on. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully everything is working a little bit nicer now. It might have been just that location with the sun. But it doesn't appear so, because this loaded pretty slow. So maybe I'm just having a bad internet day, which would mean Geoguessr is not going to be the best game to play. I did restart my computer last night because of an update, and it seems like some settings... This is just really bad. With a 4-minute timer, this is just not going to be very nice to me. We are definitely in the mountains of Nara this time. We've got an onsen. And none of that information is going to be very helpful, but... Let me actually go back to full screen there. Sorry about that. Now you can see everything better. A little bit of a disaster of an episode to start off on, and it takes forever for the signs to load. We can talk a little bit, I guess, about Nara itself, because we're going to have a very slow loading game here. Nara, yeah, very ancient, obviously a Nara period in Japanese history named after this area. Probably the even more traditional home of Japan in terms of a capital than Kyoto. Kyoto is kind of where they stopped moving around a lot. Nara is where they spent a lot of time before they finally settled in Kyoto. And everybody tells me if you really want to see historical buildings, go to Nara, because Kyoto had many, many fires, and of course a lot of fighting over the city for control of the country. But Nara didn't. A lot of the temples and architecture and whatnot, art, is all preserved because it wasn't burned to the ground. So some of the oldest buildings in Japan are in Nara prefecture. This makes it quite an interesting place to visit. Also some very famous large Buddha statues and whatnot. 7-4 is the area code for Nara. It shares it with Shiga prefecture, so you do need to be careful because you might be in Shiga. A clue is that if it's the first half, roughly, of the 7-4, like 7-4-1, 7-4-2, it is probably Nara. Second half is like 7-8-9 or something is Shiga. You're in a small little town, and I cannot load anything. And even after it loads, it doesn't actually load the movement. Thing is, I really have no idea why it would even do that. Like, I'm literally not running anything. Might just be the time of day or something. Okay, we have no something Kawa Onsen. Oku Takono? Problem is, it could be anywhere in here. Takumi. Oh. No, that's not it. I saw onsen and hoped all these different little mountains in here. I'm sure it's one of them. Then again, it might not even show up until we have to zoom quite a ways in. Oh, there it is. No, I did have to zoom just a little bit further and it shows up. Actually, it shows up quite a large view. But yeah, we were on a back road. Let's see. I don't even know in 4 minutes if we could have reached... We might have been able to reach this, which would have been really good, but then we would have been on the border with a different prefecture, so that could have been confusing. But yeah, we were really in the middle of nowhere. I guess we went this way, would have been really fast, but we kind of picked the wrong way and had really bad internet, so not many points happening in that one. That's kind of the problem, is you really got to be able to travel in some of these. We didn't really have to move for the first one, but okay, we're in the flats again, which definitely means we're in that kind of northwest corner. And we have a train. I want to go towards this. This will tell us information. Farmer's market. There's Nara prefecture. That's nice. I think we might want to actually travel out here a bit. We might have better signs. Oh, this is just horrible. The internet connection isn't always about you. It can also be about the servers you're talking to. It can be about the website you're trying to access. So it could be on the side of Geoguessr. It could be anywhere along the pipeline. It doesn't just mean my internet is actually the problem. I'm trying to see if there might be a sign in the distance that is worth traveling to. All these seem to be pretty small. Oh, Sakura Tashi? Sakurai. Second kanji has so many different names. So we're in here somewhere. We're probably out on this highway or near it, given the location. I know we did see a road. We saw Higashi, so we're probably in the eastern part of the city, which I don't know, put us over here somewhere. There's Higashi Junior High School. That'll be quite helpful. Now, here we go. Fujitake Confectionery Company. Ooh, that sounds nice. I love Japanese sweets. Really, really good. Can we see it on the road or somewhere close to the road? The Copyright Supply Company. There's a Fuji Publishing? No, I don't know what that is. Are we closer into the city than I thought we were? I'm not really sure. I shouldn't be spending so much time looking at the map. I need to figure out where we are. Hospital. Well, not a hospital. Doctor's office. Gotta be something around here that'll give me a clue. A 7-Eleven. That's probably the best thing we can find. Can we pull into the 7-Eleven? I don't think... Unfortunately, 7-Eleven is not one of them that usually has their district written on them. Some of the convenience stores... that's just a button. Another place to find information. Manjima Higashi. That might be a region. Like one of these. I'm gonna risk of running into a different city. I don't see it. Unless we're closer than I think we are. There's lots of Family Mart. None of this looks really familiar. I don't want to move too much, given that I'm not really able to move. Oh, there it is! We were way in the city. That didn't look like that place at all. It looked like we were on the edge. It didn't help that I found this city kind of over here. And I was looking in this area the whole way. I wasn't even considering we'd be this far. On the 14, it would have maybe been nice to go the opposite direction. We would have found the 24, but again, with my internet being pretty rough, I'll take 3,000 points for that round. Maybe have to do some kind of a reboot here of something in between some videos. Definitely before we do some stuff tonight. But other than that, what else do I know about Nara? Lots of deer, which got really aggressive during coronavirus because no one was feeding them. All the tourists stayed away. So the city was kind of almost overrun with deer. They were really venturing far in. Yacho. There's the Nara prefecture fire sign, which is always nice. Osaka. We probably want this sign right here. Like an old school. Okay, we're on the 250 by Yao and Oshikizuka. We're kind of in the mountains, so I wouldn't doubt we're... This prefecture is not a city itself. It is so far north in the prefecture that it always deceives me because I always start looking around here, and that's actually Kyoto. So we need to go further south to actually look into the prefecture. It can be quite confusing. 247. Might actually be just outside of something here. That's a mountain name. But of course in Japan that doesn't really mean much. Yao would be easier to find, but... Oh, Yagi. Yamanotake. Also look at station names. Station names in Japan can really be helpful. No, I don't even see the 250 anywhere either. I bet people have seen it and be like, it's right there. What are you doing? But I don't see. There's the 251. Okay, let's continue. The problem with traveling is that my internet is not really... There is a pretty big city. Actually, we might be closer to not the basin than I thought we were. To our north. That kind of makes sense about where we were finding the 250s. Unable to find the 250 itself. So let's go closer to here. So much stuff, I don't see anything. Problem is these are not one of the bigger cities, so I don't know actually where it is. Apparently a lot of this stuff... Oh, okay, another way up next to the board. Oh! That's why it was familiar. It's in Osaka. I was like, I swear I've heard that name before. Yo. I was like, where is it? Where is it? And I was not looking in actually Osaka prefecture because we're in Nara. But the sign was all for... Those cities are all in Osaka. Oh, okay. Well, even if you're in one prefecture, be aware of where you might be in surrounding places, because apparently we like borders in this map, at least in this run. Ikome is another big city, so that's not bad, but again, these kind of clusters of cities around here in this northwestern corner is where most of it is. So we saved ourselves a few hundred points by being in the general area, but yeah. And another mountain. Ooh, but we have a road sign right off the bat. 425. That'll help us. Luckily, there's not too many of these. There's the 425. We are way south. Now to figure out where along the road we are. 201 kilometer marker. The 3-digit national roads can be hard to spot in densely populated areas like Osaka, Tokyo. or even in places. Ooh, there's tunnels. We have a tunnel name. Perfect. Unfortunately, I cannot read it. Too old. Okay, so we know there's some tunnels, though it shouldn't be surprising given the fact that you're in the mountains. And they're going up, they're going down as we go south. Well, more west, so we know there's a few small tunnels. And we know there's not a whole lot close by. There might be a river. That might be a really good clue. Yes, there's a massive river. This whole stretch, there's no real river around it. There's just these... I guess there are rivers, but this looks pretty major. I'm gonna bet we're on this end of it. And there should be some little tunnels, generally heading east-west, but sort of south. Like this little thing right here. There might be a reservoir, which would be really good if we could figure that out, but we can't really see much. Thankfully, this is our last round of this bad internet connection. Ooh, we just teleported somewhere. This definitely looks like a reservoir, given that the... Well, we jumped around a loop back up to the north. Okay. These markers are really nice. You don't see them on every road, so I'm definitely... Ah... We're somewhere in here. Gotta definitely be a... Ooh, there's the boat rental. Okay. I was waiting for that. Where is it? There's our boat rental. So we jumped like that. Apparently there was a bridge somewhere. I'm not really sure, but the only tunnel we see is this one. We went through that, so let's go back. We went west and around a pretty steep corner. So around a corner, we head southwest, and then continue southwest. Another big turner to head almost directly south, and then we hit the tunnel going directly south. Huh? Oh, it was silly. I had us in the right spot, but it looks more south than it is, which is really weird. We jumped across this lake here, which means we missed the fact that we had a bridge, which is what gave me a little bit of confusion. I didn't know if we teleported this way or whatnot, but we found the boat. Oh, that was silly. Last minute adjustment, thinking it wasn't south enough. Apparently this is pretty far south, which looks really weird, but we'll take a 4-5. Yeah, pretty rough. Really two pretty bad rounds. We had a decent round 1, decent round 3, decent round 5, but other than that, yeah, just bad internet loading really was kind of what ruined this one. But I hope you still enjoyed taking a look at Nara. It's really interesting. You can really tell when you're in this northwest corner of Nara Prefecture. And even the 3-digit roads in this prefecture are pretty easy to spot, given that it's not too densely populated in the mountain areas, and they apparently have some very nice road marker signs as well. So, hope you enjoyed this little look at Nara Prefecture. I will see you next time when we are headed to Wakayama, a very interesting prefecture indeed, similar to most coastal ones, but not bad in itself. A place I've actually been. I didn't go to Nara yet, but I have been to Wakayama. So, I'll see you all next time. Take care.